Now from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight the opener of a 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins. The Astros enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Michael Pineda, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matty. Michael Pineda. A lot of people in baseball have wondered, when is this guy going to finally put it together? Powerhouse fastball with sink, 96 to 98. His best pitch, probably the hard slider. The key for him, throwing strikes early.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Altuve.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, this offense really needs Carlos Correa to step up. He's had a tough time on the road. Sometimes you can't explain this stuff, but he's hit under 250 for the season on the road, and that's something that he definitely has to improve on.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
One out, nobody on. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Escobar has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping in, Michael Lee. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Lifted into center field. Buxton moves over. And that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. The Twins coming up. No score. Jay Lee, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff, and when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Knuckleball taken inside for a strike. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And a wise decision there to make sure this ball stays foul, and that's the second strike. And a fastball just a bit high.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Hit on the ground out to short. Correa takes it in. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And it's fouled away.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Stepping up to the plate, number 3. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope,
and there's one well above the zone for a ball. Line toward right center. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power. But he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Digging in, James Harden. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Buxton racing back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Standing in now, David Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here's the 3-0. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next up for the Astros, Carlos Correa. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. One 0 count. Here it is. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Runner goes for second. Strike taken. The throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Lee, the runner at second with 1 away. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, George Springer. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Now the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Men on third with 2 down. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Houston. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Sano is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage. Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 2-1 home. Altuve at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he struck him out. Down go the Twins in order. It remains 1-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, head-to-head against Michael Pineda. 2 hits in 7 tries.
Marwin Gonzalez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A chance here for Dozier at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Striding in once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Two out, nobody on. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Logan Morrison. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way behind a goofy knuckleball for strike 2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase. And that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready for another chance. Michael Lee. He flew out in his last at bat.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Lee, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
A ball and a strike. Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. And this one's in the dirt. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Still 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And he's safe.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap that inside-out swing. As a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Hit hard up the middle. To his left, Escobar. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Up next for the Astros, catcher,
Digging in to try it again, David Lee. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Now the 2-0 home. Line towards center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 2 and the Twins nothing. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. First offering on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Two and two the count. The 2-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
First baseman, number 7, Joe Mauer.
The next twin up, Joe Mauer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Buxton gets his lead at first. Nobody out. There goes Buxton. Pitch inside. The throw. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
Well, he's got a cannon for an arm back there behind the dish, but it doesn't mean it's always accurate. Got plenty behind this one, but he sailed it, and he won't be happy with himself about that throw.
The 2-0 on the way. And he fouls this one off. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Popped up. Number 3 is there. 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
So striding in, Eddie Rosario. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back in standing. From the belt, kicks and deals. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Here's Miguel Sano as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Working for the punch out and the offering. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's George Springer. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Houston, center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. Kepler is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Next up for the Astros, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Outside, 3-0 now.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
That one's in there. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. The Dozier for 1. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
He's set, and the pitch comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Altuve, the runner at first with two gone. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now another 1-2, and a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. They still lead it 2-1. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Leading off for the Twins, the second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A high fastball is in there. And that one just missed outside. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as the Twins have rallied to tie it at 2.
This is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. The 1-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, catcher, Garver.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Byron Buxton.
Digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. Garver leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
3-0 now. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Full count, 3-2. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And another foul ball. Again, another foul ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. But the Twins do come back to level things out thanks to this solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee. He singled his last time up.
Michael Lee.
Now here's the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Rosario. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Astros will move out in front here 3-2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. James Harden will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In now, David Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Now the 1-0 pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Now pitching for the Twins.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Carlos Correa will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First delivery to him on the way. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit high and deep out to left field. Rosario back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, George Springer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. His past history with Fernando Rodney. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. Marwin Gonzalez would be next. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And the count will be full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And Rodney with a good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. So here's Joe Mauer. He's set to lead it off in the Minnesota end of the 6th.
First baseman, Joe Mauer.
First offering on its way. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And it'll take just one pitch to retire the leadoff man here in the 6th.
Eddie Rosario.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Rosario, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Behind 0-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Up around the face. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They trail 3-2. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Runs up and gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Designated hitter, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. His past history with Fernando Rodney. He's gone 3 for 11. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
The 0-1 delivery. A fastball right over the outside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Up next for the
For
Astros,
me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Michael Lee will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Altuve, base runner at first with 1 out. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1. Lying toward the gap in left center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Digging in once again, number 3. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Line drive base hit. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've pushed it to 2 here in the 7th.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
And a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-0 pitch on the way. Drilled down the line. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box, David Lee, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed. 1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-2. A wave and a miss.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. The Astros lead it 6-2. Ready once again, Eduardo Escobar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. He's taken high above the zone. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Up next for Minnesota, Brian Dozier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Dozier waiting on the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Escobar on at first, nobody out. That's in there, 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Looking to send him packing again. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Now batting, right fielder
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One-0 count. Here it is. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Pitch number 100 on its way. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Bases loaded here. Nobody out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
On the ground to the right side and through. A base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 6-3 contest.
That's just your classic ribby knob right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Brad Peacock is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Mitch Garver will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, look out, as that pitch ran in and got him. And that's going to force in a run.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitcher way on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-1 home. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, now a line drive. This is going to get down. A potential game changer in the making. 1 run scored. And a relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe as 3 runs come across, and they'll take the lead here in the late going.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D'Lo. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's gone 2 for 6. Buxton stands at second with no outs. The 1-1. There's a slider that can't catch the outside. Missed with a slider.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. First and second here with nobody out. And he takes a cold strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. If you got to zone up, you can't be chasing.
Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
The batter number 5, shortstop,
Eduardo Escobar standing in. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's a perfect 2 for 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. In his career, Escobar brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Harden is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Two out, bases loaded. Hey. 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 7 and the Astros 6.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 39, Trevor Hildenberger.
Here's George Springer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to third. From his knees, the throw. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A ball and a strike, the count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. One out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Jose Altuve is on deck. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Another payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. Sano in foul ground, and this will land foul. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First delivery to him on the way, and a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. There goes Bregman off of first. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. On the move again from first. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Josh Reddick will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He pulls this one into right. Kepler is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Houston, trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Alex Bregman will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 2, Alex Bregman. Now pitching for the Astros, number 38, Joe Smith.
Riding in once again, Max Kepler. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Max Kepler.
First offering on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Digging in and looking for more, Logan Morrison. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, and they are not going to get Morrison. He's in there with a triple.
Up next,
and that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Ready for another shot now, Mitch Garver. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Comes set with the 0-1. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. The 1-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, center fielder, Byron.
Here's Byron Buxton now. And they're runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Buxton hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. He's set and the pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike one. Morrison on third. Garver over at second. Buxton is over at first with one away. This is lined into left field, and he delivers a big base hit. And the insurance run comes across to score from third. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just play the one here. Joe Mauer with that base knock. He's just collected career hit number 2,000. A ton of hits, pun intended.
Yeah, and everybody makes a big deal of that 3,000 hit club, and rightfully so. But 2,000, well, that's a pretty select group of players, too. He has a lot to be proud of now, guys.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike. Here's the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. In terms of previous meetings with Joe Smith, he's 1 for 2. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Twins forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. Minnesota leads this one 8-6. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Addison Reed comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Michael Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Digging in to try it again. Number 3. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Lee is on his way home. He comes across to score, as it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box now, James Harden, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ball one.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a ball high and inside.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Harden is retired, and there's one away.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Up next for the Astros, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First delivery to him on the way. Started that swing a bit too early. Left side, scooped up. The Dozier for one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Minnesota Twins jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Fernando Rodney claims the win out of the pen, his first. Addison Reed earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
Final line score for a ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors, left 8 and under. For the Astros, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains from the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.